Most cars are assembled from parts built by the lowest bidder, destined for a humdrum existence of the daily commute, rush hour, and soccer practice. And then some cars are not merely assembled. They are born. Born of things like aluminum and lightweight alloys. They are engineered to perfection and given powers only demigods could dream of. These cars are not destined for the daily commute. They have a different purpose. That purpose is to ignite a driver's soul, to truly awaken that driver to what it really means to be alive. This is one of those cars.
I'm Charlie, and he's sick. He's actually not going to be talking a whole lot on camera today because, well, he's been vomiting, coughing, and he sounds like ass.
I'm not
he's
that
not going to
sick.
be driving.
What are you talking about?
Dude, you are too sick to even drive a car. You puked twice on the way up here.
I could do a car
You
review.
are entirely too sick to drive the car this good.
My name's Nick, by the way.
Anyway, you're not driving, dude.
Screw you.
Anyway, we're here today with this beautiful 370Z on the wonderful snow-covered East Texas back roads. As you can tell, we've already had a little fun with it. It's kind of dirty. And where are you going? No. That's the last time I leave the keys in the car.
Wow, this is a sports car. Nissan has really outdone themselves and following the lineage of past generation Zs, all the way from the 240 now to the 350Z. It's stronger, it's lighter, and it's faster.
As usual, Nick was wrong. He can't drive a car. But he was right about one thing. The 370Z is one hell of a sports car. The new 370Z got a bump in horsepower from the 350. It's got a 332 horsepower, 3.7 liter V6, putting down 270 foot-pounds of torque. Not bad numbers for a V6, especially when you take into account that this car weighs just a touch over 3,000 pounds. And that 330 horsepower motor will get you 0 to 60 in quick enough. One of my favorite features about this car is the awesome exhaust note that accompanies that blistering acceleration. Not only does the 370Z have the power to get you off the line quickly, it handles really well with almost a dead neutral weight distribution. Add to that the double wishbone suspension and the 4-piston caliper brakes, this thing handles like a dream. The bad thing about that really nice suspension is it's as rough as a corn cob. One of the things that you look for in a car that handles as well as the 370Z is a very direct, very responsive feel from the steering wheel. And you get that in this car. You can tell what the front tires are doing at any point in time. Just the slightest movements of the steering wheel change the direction of the car. I mean, this thing is very precise, very, very refined. The 370Z is the first car to come with a synchro rev matching manual transmission. What does that mean? That means when you downshift, the computer blips the throttle for you, so you look like a hero going into a corner with a nice smooth shift. But we don't have that. What we have is the 7-speed automatic, which also has rev matching, meaning that as I'm driving down the road, I can reach over here to wonderful paddle shifter, and you can hear that little blip is the computer doing its magic. And as I come out of the corner, upshift. And when I'm done playing around, hold the upshift paddle, and it goes back into automatic. Strangely enough, I actually like the automatic transmission better than the manual. The shifts are so crisp and so precise and microscopically short that it's faster than I ever could be with a manual transmission. However, there is a downside. You can't do a burnout. Trust us, we tried. We tried a lot. And we failed a lot. So not only does the 370Z actually beat the 350 on horsepower and all the numbers, it also beats it in looks. I was not a fan of the 350Z because it didn't look all that great. The 370Z is top notch. The subtle changes they made in styling are brilliant. One thing that doesn't quite impress me is the fuel economy in this car. They claim 1926. We've not seen it get much better than 20 on the highway. Now, if you drive it like we tend to drive it on these back roads, you're going to get about 6 miles per gallon. You guys may be wondering what happened to Nick. Let me show you. You see, I got tired of listening to him moan and whine and complain, so I put him back here so I didn't have to listen to him.
Oh, gosh.
That's about it for the 370Z review. We brought it to the back roads of East Texas, had a little fun in the snow, got a little dirty.
One more thing.
What?
Base starts at like 36,000. However, this one's at 42,595.
So it's a bit on the pricey side. I may have forgotten that in all the fun we were having on these roads. And on that note, I think it's time to get him home before he dies.
Hold on, no, I want to try.
Get back in your hole. You thought I was actually going to leave him in the trunk, didn't you? You're right. So because Nick didn't listen to Charlie, he stuck the 370Z. It's got summer tires. We're in the snow.
Charlie told me to park it there.
No, I didn't. I told him to park it right about where the camera sits right now, which is in the parking lot.
Bullshit.
Dumbass heard park it in the snow. So now we're digging it out. And hopefully we can get it back to the parking lot and get out of here before dark. We'll see. Nick. Summer tires, fooled again by a few centimeters of snow.